I'm Ashley. I'm here in Sioux Falls doing a pediatric residency. I first came to Sioux Falls actually almost a year ago in August. I was doing what was called like an audition rotation at the hospital that I am now doing my residency at. At the time, coming to South Dakota, I did not know anybody. I was only here for about 4 weeks. And during that time, I had just really been wanting community. Even though it was such a short period of time, like I knew moving here by myself for that month, I was still gonna need a group of people around me who was gonna support me and who I could invest in, even in such a short period of time. I was Googling churches and I ended up finding Celebrate Church. And one of the things that stuck out to me the most about Celebrate was on its website, it said, no matter who you are, no matter where you've been, you're welcome here. And I remember thinking, now that is a church that I would want to be a part of. So upon coming to Celebrate Church, one of the first things I saw was the welcome home sign. And that just brought such a comfort to me of somebody who did not live here, did not know anybody here, that I was already being welcomed. While I was there, I was approached by this really kind woman who asked if I was interested in a life group, even just for the month. That meant a lot to me because that was exactly something that I was praying for. So I started attending this life group, and it was amazing how much these people already felt like friends to me. When I left Sioux Falls last summer, I wasn't really sure what exactly God was doing. I still had a lot of different choices of where to go for residency. I had interview season. I had a lot that I was doing and that I was gonna be doing. But one of my favorite things when I left was one of the girls in my life group said, girl, like we're not removing you from the group chat. Like you're part of us, you're part of our family now. And that meant a lot to me. And just through the course of the year, the life group would text me, this friend of mine would text me, and she would just be checking up on me. And so that just really meant a lot to me. It just made me feel like this is my family, this is my group. And even though I was leaving that, I wasn't leaving their lives. With already having the community that I made when I was here last year, it ended up being that I did end up being here for residency, which was such an answer to prayer. The thing that God has always reminded me is that He goes before me. He will always provide exactly what we need. God knows like how important it is to have people around you to walk through life with, and people who love the Lord too, who are gonna lead you closer to God, and people who are just going to do life with you. And when you don't have your family or friends that you always grew up with you, where do you find those things? God totally answered that prayer. And He answered it through Celebrate Church. He answered it through my life group. And I'm just very thankful that that's something that He did.